Fish farm remove tons of dead salmon before a visit from MSPs. This is from BBC and it was published on the 25th of September 2024. An animal welfare charity says it filmed tons of dead and dying salmon being removed from a fish farm just hours before MSPs visited the site. Members of the Scottish Parliament's Rural Affairs Committee visited a fish farm near Oban on Monday for a fact-finding mission. The committee is holding a follow-up inquiry into how the sector has changed since a damaging report in 2018 raised environmental concerns. Animal Equality UK has accused the fish farm operator of trying to paint a wholly inaccurate picture of the industry, but Scottish Sea Farms insists the footage shows routine operations. Representatives from the salmon farming industry are due to appear before the committee next week. A spokesperson for the committee said it had heard concerns about fish mortality on salmon farms during its inquiry, and added this footage raised further questions for the committee. BBC Scotland News understands that the removal of the fish on Monday morning was not discussed with the MSPs. Abigail Penny, Executive Director of Animal Equality UK, has accused the industry of wanting to hide the truth rather than tackle the serious issues it faces. She says the industry still does not have a handle on the parasites and diseases running rampant through fish farms, which she believes are too densely stocked. She added, "We urge the committee to see the industry for what it truly is, deceptive and deadly." Scottish Sea Farms, which operates the site, insisted the footage shown teams following standard operating procedures by regularly removing dead and dying fish. It said the number of fish removed each time would vary between pens and from day to day, but it insisted it had categorically not at a mass mortality event. The company also said it had engaged in full and open discussion with the MSPs during their visit. Head of the Fish Health and Welfare said, "Contrary to the claims made by Animal Equality UK, this is an essential part of our duty of care and something we do daily whenever conditions allow, whether we have a farm visit scheduled or not." Scottish salmon is the UK's biggest food export, worth £578 million in 2022. But the number of fish dying on farms has been increasing, and a record of 17 million salmon deaths were reported in Scotland last year. Warm sea temperatures have led to a significant increase in micro jellyfish, which can cause harm to farm salmon. There are also long-standing concerns around parasitic sea lice and the use of chemical treatments in open waters. In 2018, Holyrood's Environment Committee concluded that Scotland's marine ecosystem faced irrecoverable damage from the expansion of fish farming. A report by the regulator SEPA in the same year found that almost 1 in 5 salmon farms in Scotland failed to meet statutory environmental standards. Another report by the Scottish Parliament's Rural Economic Committee made 65 recommendations for improvement but stopped short of backing a moratorium on new fish farms. The current inquiry is examining to what extent these recommendations have been implemented. I can't say there's any big surprise here, and this problem will never ever go away until people stop eating farm salmon. This is worth £578 million a year to the UK government. This ain't going to go away unless the market goes away.